Quest for peace and salvation. Man has been in pursuit of the ultimate. The Buddha showed the middle path to reach salvation, or moksha, which finally frees the mind and soul. Over the past 2,500 years, Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, the sacred mantra which came from the land of Bihar, has become a holy chant for millions in many countries of the world. It was at Bodhgaya that a man gave up a kingdom and gained the universe. Prince Siddharta attained supreme enlightenment and became the Buddha, or the enlightened one. Bodhgaya and the Mahabodhi temple, the holiest of all pilgrimage centers for the Buddhists. The atmosphere brings about a quiet sense of peace. The Mahabodhi temple is pyramidical. At each of the four corners is a small tower. On the walls are sculpted different aspects of the Buddha legend. In the vicinity of the temple are several stupas of different nature, some commemorative, and chaityas which enshrine the relics of the saints. The Mahabodhi tree, under which Prince Siddharta saw light and attained enlightenment. The tree that stands today has grown from the original Bodhi tree and commands its original reverence. A raised platform, Vajrasan, marks the spot where the Buddha sat in meditation and attained enlightenment. The Mahabodhi tree and Vajrasan is the central place for worship. The atmosphere is peaceful, giving credence to the legend. On the northern side of the temple is another raised platform, Chakraman, the jewel walk. The Lord is said to have strolled here in meditation and spent his third week after enlightenment pondering whether he should reveal to the world the message he had received. Several sites around the temple recall the 7 weeks Buddha spent recapitulating what he had achieved. Animesh Lochan, or the place of the unwinking gaze, is a small temple within the campus. It sanctifies the spot where the Buddha stood gazing at the tree in gratitude after he had attained enlightenment. Ratanghar, a small shrine where the Buddha is said to have spent a week in contemplation while rays of 5 different colors emanated from his body. Under the Ajpal Migrora tree, the Buddha told a Brahmin that only by one's deeds one becomes a Brahmin, and not by birth. Muchlin Lake, near the temple, is the spot where the Buddha spent the 6th week of his meditation. This lotus sarovar is a replica of the lake. A sandstone column built by Emperor Ashoka stands near the lake. Rajyatan, where Lord Buddha gave a sermon to 2 Burmese merchants, Tapusa and Bhalika. To the south and west are richly carved railings. The oldest one is still seen at Bodhgaya with medallions depicting the lotus sacred to the Buddha. The temple is the most glorious and sacred shrine raised in this complex. As the evening comes, the temple is enveloped with a magical aura. The candle here stands in perfect harmony with his teachings. Inside the shrine sits a huge gilded Buddha in the Bhumi Sparsh Mudra. One automatically bows in reverence before the Lord. Legend has it that the Buddha called the earth to witness his austerities.
We come from France, from Paris, and we came to Bodhgaya because of the Buddha place of enlightenment, but because we are practicing Buddhism, and it's like a pilgrimage for us to come in that place.
Hotels of Bihar Tourism Development Corporation provide very convenient facilities for overnight stay in Bodhgaya. The hotels have shopping complexes selling small mementos. Several monasteries have been built by the Burmese, Tibetan, Chinese, Japanese, Thai, and Bhutanese devotees in their own architectural styles. These monasteries have magnificent statues of the Lord. A huge 80-feet statue of the Buddha, erected by the Japanese, is a sight worth seeing. Bodhgaya is well connected by air, rail and road. The nearest airstrip is only 12 kilometers away. After spending a day at Bodhgaya, one can visit Sujata, a little village sacred to the memory of the Lord. Sujata Asthan lies across the dried bed of the Niranjana river, where the Lord bathed after attaining enlightenment. A young village woman, Sujata, offered him a bowl of rice gruel. Prince Siddharta, in search of knowledge, was refreshed, as if he had received a new lease of life.
To see those places that where Buddha has passed by, yeah.
This is my second pilgrimage. To see the sites where the Buddha lived, to try to picture his lifestyle.
At the same end of the river are the Dungeshwari mountains. A natural cave where the Buddha meditated for some time and came to the conclusion that knowledge cannot be gained through mortification of the body. The cave has a statue of the Buddha in an emaciated state. The legend is that Siddharta undertook a penance for 6 long years in these caves. He said, "Do not tighten the strings of the instrument so much that they give in, nor leave them so loose that no music is generated."